So meet one of our clients, Mrs. Hanna. She inherited her home 21 years ago after her father would have passed away. She lived in the home for some time, but moved out after she got married. Prior to meeting us, she tried to sell her home and put it on the market for about 2 years, but every buyer that expressed interest fell through. And they really fell through because they couldn't qualify for the amount that she was selling for. They had too much consumer debt. The bank needed them to save the closing costs or to bring forward closing costs, which they couldn't afford because they didn't have the savings. And although Mrs. Hanna didn't live in the home, she still had a mortgage she had to pay for it, and she also was responsible for maintaining the home. She had rented it on her own for $800 a month, but after a bad experience where a tenant left a water bill of over $2,500 to be paid off, the house became vacant, and it became vacant for about 9 months before she met us. And it became a challenge for Mrs. Hanna to pay off this $2,500 bill and also do any repairs needed to bring in a new tenant. So this home that she once inherited from her father as a gift was now becoming a serious financial burden to her. She heard about rent to own from a friend, one of our clients. We got on a call with Ms. Hanna. We arranged to meet at the house. We took photos. We listed the property on our website, and we then reached out to our list of over 7,000 buyers. We arranged showings with buyers that had expressed interest in seeing the home. After about 2 showings only, we closed in 1 week with a qualified tenant buyer. From meeting Mrs. Hanna to hearing her story, to coming out to the home, to taking the photos, to listing it on our website and then reaching out to our list of buyers, it took us 30 days to complete that transaction. Just 30 days. Now remember, Mrs. Hanna was trying to sell her home for about 2 years prior to meeting us. Our tenant buyer gave her $8,000 up front as a non-refundable deposit. Their rent is $1,000 a month. The utilities are in their name. They took over the building in as-is condition. They agreed to be responsible for maintaining the property. And they also agreed to pay off Mrs. Hanna within 3 years or less. Amazing, right? She now has the place occupied. Her mortgage is being paid on time. She's no longer responsible for maintaining this home. And the utilities aren't even in her name. So that $2,500 bill, she no longer has to worry about something like that. All of her outstanding bills have been paid off. And get this, most importantly, she still has the title to the home until they pay off in full. She didn't have to pay us any commissions or fees. Unlike other real estate companies that charge you 6% of the selling price, the clients that we work with, they don't pay us any fees because our tenant buyers pay us the fees that we charge. Perfect, right? She paid $0 to work with us. And our tenant buyer has also agreed to pay off the full closing costs, which means it was a net sale. Ms. Hanna doesn't have to pay VAT or stamp tax. The only thing that she really pays is her lawyer fees. We're great at what we do here at Rent to Own. We can get your home sold fast, we can get you a non-refundable deposit up front, and we can make our tenant buyers responsible for all maintenance and repairs and improvements to the property. We can also make them responsible for all closing costs. And most importantly, we don't charge you a thing to work with us. So if you're ready to get on a call, click the button below to book a call, and we can talk more about how we can get your home sold fast and for the best value possible.